My name is Lisa. I live with my husband Noah and our daughter Madison. After dinner today, the three of us spent time together.
Mommy, hurry up. The drama is going to start.
All right, just wait a moment. I'm really looking forward to it, so we can't miss it.
I wonder what's going to happen this week. Madison is excited too.
Madison, you watch dramas with Mom. You should tell Daddy about it.
Sure, but it's a romance drama.
Wait, Madison watches romance dramas?
It's super interesting. Daddy, you should watch it too.
I think it might be a bit too early for Madison.
That's how we always spend our time together, getting along well. A month later, the three of us celebrated the new year. After our shrine visit, we decided to drive straight to my in-laws' place to greet them.
All right, Madison, we're heading to Grandma's place next. I heard she's prepared New Year's dishes for us.
Yay, New Year's food, New Year's food.
It's been 2 years since we last visited Grandma's house. Madison, do you remember it?
Of course, I remember. I love Grandpa's house. Even though Grandpa isn't here anymore, as long as Madison remembers him, it's not so lonely.
My father-in-law passed away 2 years ago, and last year, we were in mourning. This visit to my in-laws' place was truly the first in 2 years. However, there was something we were concerned about. It was about the mother-in-law who used to be next to the always kind father-in-law.
Happy New Year.
Oh, Madison, Happy New Year. You've grown a lot.
Yeah, did you get a bit bigger too, Mia?
Oh, well, maybe I ate a little too much this holiday season. Speaking of which, Mom, Madison is greeting you.
Mother-in-law, Happy New Year.
Mom, come on.
Quiet down. I'm just not in the mood right now.
At my in-laws' house were my sister-in-law, Mia, and my mother-in-law. Since the beginning of our marriage, my mother-in-law has often been distant and cold towards me, so I tried to keep my distance from her. Still, I believed she would undoubtedly dote on Madison, her real granddaughter.
Mom, you aren't selectively greeting people for the new year, are you? Both of them greeted you. Ignoring them isn't right, is it?
Noah, New Year's greetings are meant to convey gratitude and aspirations to those close to you.
What? Are you saying that Lisa and Madison aren't close to you? Dad always got mad at you for this kind of behavior, remember?
Right? Dad treated both our kids and Madison the same, didn't he?
Daddy, it's okay. Madison will go play over there.
Perhaps disliking the tense atmosphere, Madison decided to move to another room with her cousins. The father-in-law, who had always been kind to Madison, was no longer there. While feeling distraught,
All right, I have to give the grandkids their New Year's money.
Awesome. Hey, everyone. It's New Year's money time.
Here you go, here you go. That's all of them. After all, I only have Mia's 3 children as my grandchildren.
What about Madison?
Oh, you expected to get something. You really are as presumptuous as your mother.
What do you mean by that, Mom?
New Year's money aside, please don't speak like that in front of Madison.
What's the matter with you two? It's not like I'm saying Madison is the problem. The issue lies with Lisa. Noah is my beloved son, but isn't it true that Lisa didn't even attend college?
College. Is it bad that Mom didn't go to college?
I raised Noah with great care, didn't I? Both Noah and Mia were sent to prestigious universities. And to think my precious son would be taken by a woman who just finished high school, I never imagined it.
Taken? I didn't take anyone.
Today, too, you brazenly walk into this house as if you belong. You've got some nerve. Anyway, I don't approve of your marriage or the child born from it. If only your father had opposed it to at the time. Really, Noah, you're still young. You can start over.
Shocked by the words of my mother-in-law, we hurriedly returned home. Madison's eyes were not teary when we got home. Instead, she looked like she had made a strong resolution. And when school started, astonishingly, Madison expressed that she wanted her grandmother, the mother-in-law, to attend the school's open house. We greeted the day of the open house, puzzled by Madison's request. Thank you, mother-in-law, for coming to the school today at Madison's request.
Ugh, I normally wouldn't come, but some of my friends are attending to see their grandchildren. It's embarrassing being with you, Lisa, so I'll join my friends instead.
Oh, okay. Please do as you wish. As the class began, each child started reading out their essays. Finally, it was Madison's turn.
All right, Madison, you're up next.
Yes, I'll present now. My essay is titled My Grandmother.
There she goes. That's my granddaughter. Yeah, she's smart just like my son, isn't she?
My grandmother believes that studying is extremely important.
Well, I did send both my children to prestigious universities, yes. The secret to education? Well, I don't have one. Unless you're talking about love.
In fact, she's so thorough in this belief that she even says those who don't study well aren't part of the family.
Children take after Lisa, so. Wait, what?
My mother started working right after high school. My grandmother can't accept that, so she doesn't speak to my mother. And she also doesn't speak to me, her granddaughter.
Wait a minute. What are you saying?
Madison, did you invite Grandma here for this?
During our recent New Year's gathering, she blatantly ignored me. Is it okay to ignore greetings just because someone didn't go to college? Teacher, do you think that's okay?
No, that's not acceptable.
It's true that studying is very important, but I think there are many other things that are even more important. Those things are cherishing family and having a considerate heart towards others. Seeing my grandmother, who lacks both, made me feel embarrassed. She didn't give me any New Year's money either, but I don't need that. I don't need your money. But please stop speaking ill of my mother.
Upon hearing Madison's presentation, the parents in attendance began to sneak glances at mother-in-law and whisper among themselves. Before Madison could finish reading her essay, mother-in-law, her face beet red, stormed out of the classroom. Despite Madison's flushed face after finishing her reading, there was a sense of admiration towards her. That evening, an infuriated mother-in-law stormed into their home.
Lisa, how dare you both humiliate me like this today? You and your daughter plotted against me, didn't you?
Mother-in-law.
I'm back. Wait, Mom. What's going on here?
Noah, you need to divorce her right away. Your wife and child have made a fool out of me.
There's no way Lisa and Madison would do such a thing. Calm down.
I'm sorry, Noah. Let me explain.
No, I'll explain. Today, at Lisa's request, I went to see Madison's school presentation. Apparently, she wrote an essay about me. Some of my friends were there too. All the other kids were praising their parents, saying how much they loved and appreciated them. Then it was Madison's turn. Can you guess what she said?
Bug Grandma, you were there.
Be quiet. I'm not your grandmother anymore. Can you believe she publicly shamed me, calling me an embarrassment? You plotted this to humiliate me in front of everyone, didn't you?
What does publicly shaming mean? Madison doesn't understand.
Such cheek. If you don't understand, you must have inherited your mother's brain. How dare Lisa make me witness this after inviting me, knowing Madison wrote such an essay?
Mother-in-law, seemingly deeply hurt, kept firing off accusations. It's true I didn't know about the content of the essay, but after hearing Madison's presentation, I really think she's right. Madison is spot on. I think you deserve to be perceived that way, mother-in-law.
Mom.
What did you just say? You're finally showing your true colors, woman. Noah, here they are, bad-mouthing me right in front of you. It's a mistake for you to have this woman and her child as family. Come back to me.
Hold on. Let's sort this out. You're upset because Madison said you're an embarrassment, right?
Yes, because of that, my friends are whispering about me. How am I supposed to face people in town now?
What exactly did Madison say? She didn't just randomly declare you're an embarrassment, right?
Well, about that.
How did she start the essay? Tell me, Mom.
Well, I kind of forgot the details. I only heard it once.
All right, Madison, bring her essay and read it to me again. I'll judge whether you intended to mock her or not.
Got it. Here goes. My grandmother places great importance on studying.
That's accurate.
She firmly believes that those who don't excel academically aren't considered family.
She did say that.
Because of this, she doesn't speak to my mom and doesn't speak to me either.
That was her attitude during the New Year's greetings.
I'm embarrassed by a grandmother who doesn't value family.
Yeah, exactly right. Mom, what's there to be angry about? Madison is completely accurate.
Noah, Don't you understand how I felt being read this in front of everyone?
Then, do you understand how I felt being ignored during a family gathering at New Year's?
Mother-in-law was taken aback by Noah's stern words and seemed at a loss for words for a moment. Indeed, the one who took that New Year's incident the hardest was Noah.
I knew from the start that you were against my marriage to Lisa, but you were supposed to have accepted it in the end. Why did you harass Lisa and Madison then?
Accepted. I only reluctantly agreed because your father approved of it.
So, if Dad wasn't around, you'd change your opinion? With such a mindset, it's no surprise the grandkids don't respect you. A mother who ignores her own daughter-in-law and grandchild for no good reason, it's embarrassing to me too.
Why? There is a reason. Lisa didn't graduate from college. I worked hard to get Noah into a prestigious university, and then his choice of a wife is Lisa. It's like all my efforts have gone to waste.
How does my marriage to Lisa ruin my educational background? I went to a good college, and thanks to that, I'm working at a good company now. I thank you for that, but it was my efforts, not yours.
Even if you went to a good college, if your wife is lacking, it's pointless.
This is getting nowhere. If you speak ill of Lisa any further.
Hey, Dad.
What is it, Madison?
Grandpa went to the same university as you, right?
Yeah. I respected my father, so I followed in his footsteps and went to the same department in the same university.
What about Grandma? So even if you go to a good college, if you marry someone who didn't, it's all for nothing. So, Grandma, did you graduate from college? What's the deal?
Back then it was hard for women to go to college.
So, you didn't attend college?
You're so annoying. We were poor back then. You modern kids.
By that logic, Lisa is the same. Lisa grew up in a single-parent home, so she started working at 18 to help her mom.
So, aren't Grandma and Mom the same then?
I mentioned that when we first introduced ourselves before our marriage.
You never intended to accept Lisa from the start, so you never really listened.
I don't know about that. You're all deceiving me.
Mother-in-law, as I've said, we have no intention of.
Nak, you all mock me, thinking I will forgive.
Wait, you forgiving us? Isn't it about whether we forgive you or not?
No. If you continue to disrespect me, I'll cut ties with you. What do you think will happen? You won't see a dime of your father's inheritance. Oh ho ho ho, whether you get the inheritance or not is now entirely up to me. Apologize now and I might forgive you. In return, Lisa, from tomorrow, come to my house every day. Take care of all my needs.
Both Noah and I were left speechless, a mix of shock and disbelief. With the way the mother-in-law was treating her late husband's inheritance as if it were a hostage, it seemed that Noah had finally lost his patience with her.
I refuse. I won't have Lisa treated like some servant.
Oh, really? What about your father's inheritance? There's no need to play tough, Noah.
We don't want your husband's inheritance if that's how you're going to be.
Exactly. So please, just cut ties with us, Mom.
What? Cut ties?
It was your idea, wasn't it? I've been fed up with you for a long time, but you're still my biological mother, so I put up with it. However, knowing how you feel about Lisa and Madison, there's no way we can ever get along. With you in our lives, Lisa and Madison can't live in peace. So, it's over. I'll be the one to cut ties.
Are you serious, Noah?
Of course, if I don't protect my family, who will? Do whatever you want with the inheritance. I've received plenty from Dad while he was alive. I'll become a respectable father just like him.
Fine then. I'll let Mia know. If you try to get the inheritance for Mia, I'll take it all because of your joint responsibility.
You don't need to worry about that. It seems Mia, who attended the parent-teacher conference, already heard from someone she knows. She messaged us that she's on our side and plans to confront her on her next day off.
I see. Either way, it's something we'll need to discuss.
Wait a minute. It was just a joke. All of it was just a joke.
That's a pretty unfunny joke. All right, just leave. You're a nuisance.
Wait, Madison. Here. I know it's late, but here's your New Year's money.
This isn't even in a gift envelope.
It doesn't have to be in an envelope to be New Year's money. I hope we get along this year too.
We learned about this in school. This isn't New Year's money, it's a bribe. I don't want it.
Please don't become any more of an embarrassment to Madison than you already are.
embarrassment. Noah, why did you turn out this way?
Enough of this circular argument. Just don't come to this house anymore.
I'll use you as a bad example and become a wonderful mother. So, farewell for good. After being pushed out by Noah, the mother-in-law left the house, making a racket till the very end. Following that incident, the rumors about Madison's essay spread throughout the neighborhood, and the mother-in-law lost many of her friends. Trying to fill that void, she couldn't make new friends. Later, when confronted by Mia, she kept insisting she wasn't at fault. The unrepentant mother-in-law eventually had ties cut with not only Mia but also all the other relatives. She then became heavily involved in horse racing and frequenting host clubs, eventually depleting the substantial inheritance left by her late husband. She even resorted to borrowing money and led a lonely life, unable to rely on anyone. Meanwhile, for us.
Daddy, look, I got a 100 on my test.
That's amazing, Madison. Just like your dad's daughter.
But there's also another boy in my class who got a 100.
You can beat a guy like that next time. Daddy will help you study.
I was invited to his house the other day. He has the game I've been wanting to play.
Wait, invited to his house? Who is this boy? Could he possibly like Madison?
If you buy me the game, Daddy, I can just stay home and play.
All right, Madison, Daddy will buy you the game. Let's play together.
Yay. I love you, Daddy.
When it comes to negotiating with Noah, she's more than just good. Just like my daughter. The three of us continue to live harmoniously as a family. With Madison's grandfather no longer in this world, I often worried if she felt lonely. However, Madison assures us that her grandpa lives in her heart and she doesn't seem to feel lonely. Thinking about Madison, my own mother visits our house more frequently than before. Madison has grown fond of her, and we've planned a shopping trip for the four of us soon. We'll continue to cherish every day, grateful for the bond we share as a family. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to hit the like button and consider subscribing to my channel for more great content. Just click on the subscribe button below, and don't forget to ring the notification bell so you'll be the first to know when I upload a new video. See you in the next one.